spend the day with me running my roadside honesty stand. I'm open one day a week every Saturday, and this is how I spend my day. We start bright and early, starting work at about 5:20, and this week was declared as sausage roll week, guys. I had 3 flavors of sausage rolls. So first job was to put the first batch of those in the oven, which were just the original, and I now have a second fridge freezer, which has helped me massively, which enabled me to prep all the sausage rolls the night before and just wrap them and put them in the fridge, because I actually had space to do that. Whereas normally I'm making everything on the day, which just takes forever. I always get them out later than I want to. So yeah, it was very nice to just be able to finish those and put them straight in the oven first thing in the morning. And how nice is it that at this point it's only just gone 6 in the morning and it's literally bright sunshine outside. It makes such a difference to productivity for me. Some of those dark winter mornings were very, very difficult to get out of bed early, I'm not gonna lie. So this week's chia seed pudding was mango and pineapple. The mixture had mango like blitzed up with it, and then I finally chopped fresh pineapple and mixed that through. I make all my chia seed puddings with my buttermilk because I make butter every week, so I have loads of buttermilk as a byproduct, so I use that up in my chia seed puddings and it makes them really nice and creamy. This is just me putting my batch of bread on for its second proof. I use cling film for the second proof rather than just putting a tea towel over them, because it keeps the tops moist as they do dry out quite easily. At this point I got all my chia seeds labelled and we started to set up. I open at 8 AM, but we did get open a little bit early this week, which was nice. I do run a pre-order system and the pre-orders are available to collect from 9 AM, so between opening at 8 and 9 o'clock it is pre-order sorting time, and me and my husband are now like a well-oiled machine when it comes to this. This is how we're looking at just gone 10 o'clock, so quite well stocked still. Did have other things like Rocky Road, lemon drizzle, obviously my butter, bread, etc. It wasn't all sausage rolls. The second batch of sausage rolls were cheese and pickle flavour, which were in the oven at this point, and these ones that I'm making here were Marmite. I was running a little bit behind where I wanted to be by this point. I would have liked to have got these in the oven earlier, but you know, I can only do what I can do. I actually do not like Marmite, neither does my husband, so a taste test on these was not very easy because obviously I'm not going to like it. However, I have had some Marmite lover feedback and they really like them, so that's good, and I'll definitely be making them again. These are the cheese and pickle sausage rolls that were cool enough to be packaged at this point, and after a while the Marmite ones came out of the oven looking absolutely splendid. I've not done this for a long time, but I overproved this batch of bread, but I still bake them anyway and just put them out at a reduced price. And here you can see why I hate having a black cooker, because I use so much flour and it constantly just looks dirty. Once that batch of bread was in, I was done for the day in terms of making things. So from that point it was just a case of stocking up when I needed to and just having a check every couple of hours. This is how we were looking at